Alright then, welcome back to Time Drops and welcome once again to another episode of What's New. I'm Andrew and as always we'll be running through all of the latest and upcoming GShock releases, and spoiler alert, there's some absolute bangers in there. So if that sounds good to you, why not join our awesome community by hitting that subscribe button, then sit back, relax and we'll jump right in. Kicking off with a watch that's out of this world. Yep, we have liftoff as swiftly after our last episode, GShock launched the new GW6900 NASA 24-1. This marks the 5th limited edition NASA themed GShock, this time using the tough solar and multiband 6 equipped GW6900 as its base, rather than the DW we saw with their previous collab. It boasts a big old positive LCD display, splashes of white for its logo and triple graph rings, as well as red, blue and yellow text to add a pop of colour. The new GW6900 had a retail price of $170 and was available only through a sales contest. The entry period ran from July 18th to the 22nd and was open to Casio ID members in the US only, so rather difficult to get. Hats off to you if you got one though, an awesome collab and a fantastic looking watch for sure. By the way, you can stay right up to date with all of the latest releases as they happen by joining our fast growing group of enthusiasts signed up to the Time Drops newsletter, where I personally send out an email each week giving you all of the latest in the world of watches, including the latest news, the latest content, a sneak peek of upcoming content, and you'll also gain access to all of our awesome giveaways, plus a whole lot more. It's totally free and just a great place to be. So yeah, if you want to join in the fun and get involved, hit the link in the description, enter your email and subscribe, and I will see you there. Next up, and sticking with the 6900 silhouette, Seoul-based streetwear brand This Is Never That have teamed up with GShock yet again for their fresh take on one. This clean off-white watch released on July 26th and again features an exclusive electroluminescent backlight, case back engraving, as well as some cool multicolour tints on its triple graph display. The DW6900 TNT 24-7 was priced at 189,000 won, which is around about $140 and included a black t-shirt with a small image of the watch to go with it. Very cool. However, this limited edition was only available in South Korea, so many international fans would have to miss out. I don't know too much about the brand other than their GShock collabs, and they obviously are proving to be very popular. While again, it's not very attainable, it's still a very cool GShock nonetheless. Okay, turning things up a notch, GShock are releasing the Emergency Colors series, a group of limited edition Master of G models featuring striking orange and yellow accents. Included in this series are the new GravityMaster, Mudman and Mudmaster models, all of which come stacked with features of course and are powered by tough solar. 3 absolute powerhouses here. These are in fact the first GRB300 and GWGB1000 models released since their initial debuts, while the Mudman is marking the 3rd limited edition of the GW9500 line. All looking very strong and offer a few options for various budgets, ranging from $300 for the GravityMaster to $800 for the Mudmaster, which may seem a lot, but seriously, what a watch that is. Would recommend checking out my reviews of that model as well as the Mudman if you're interested. Haven't yet got hands on with the GravityMaster, but that might have to change pretty soon. Next up, and very much showing the versatility of GShock, we have the GShock GMA P2100 Silky Texture series. What a name. But yep, they couldn't release more of these if they tried. Clearly proving to be very popular again though. These bring a more refined touch to the iconic 2100 line, with their resin bezels and bands coated in a unique matte polarized pearl finish, with metallic dials to match. Available in pink, off-white and a goldy colour, this collection is among the smallest in the 2100 lineup and generally geared towards the female market. I think it's clear to see from this year's releases that they're trying to get more ladies into the brand for sure. Each model in this series is priced the same, around the $140 mark, and offers some cool colourways for summer. I literally just said they couldn't push out any more if they tried, and here they are. But this time a cool upgrade by adding in some metal, and they're named slightly differently. The new GMS2110 models mark their debut with subtle yet notable updates from the GMS2100 series. These watches are slightly larger and slightly heavier, with a width of 0.1mm more and an additional 1 gram in weight. Very significant stuff indeed. These do have a new module but offer the same features as the original mini metal CASIOAK, but thankfully they've got rid of that useless subdial looking non-subdial at 9 o'clock, which makes things a lot more seamless. Offering a cool set of colorways once again in pink, blue and green, these will no doubt be popular for those looking for something a lot more compact than the full-size CASIOAKs. Each model is priced the same and converts to around $150, but I suspect these will be priced more towards $180 to $200 given their UK price of £159. Cool new series for sure, and very much summer ready again. Alright, back to the big cases. No, seriously, this next series is literally called the Big Case series, and while the name isn't the most imaginative, the watches themselves look very good. This August, G-Shock are dropping two brand new what can only be described as true tool watches with the GA010 and the GD010. Both models offer a heck of a lot for their price, with legibility and durability very much at the forefront, as well as an incredibly impressive and rather Casio-like 10-year battery life. Kicking off with the GA, this analog digital model is available in black, blue or beige and comes stacked with the usual entry-level G-Shock features and provides super legible positive displays, while the GDs are of course fully digital and offer these easy to read 3-tiered displays, with the black and green offering positive LCD displays while the bright orange offers a negative one, which from the pictures looks like it could be pretty legible too. Let's see. All 6 variants within this series are expected to release this month, with the analog GA010s being priced around $120 and around $99 for the GDs. I have a feeling these are going to be rather popular, very versatile colorways on what looks to be a great option for a daily watch. Very cool release. Continuing that same tool watch vibe, Casio is also reintroducing the GShock G8900-1. The G8900 series had its last update in 2020, so I'm sure there'll be many pleased to see its return. This new 8900S-1 stays true to that classic G-Shock aesthetic, featuring a black and red colorway with a stainless steel bezel. Again, this features all the G-Shock functionality you'd expect and comes in at around $120. Right then, next up, following their GBX100 collab earlier this year, Ron Herman are teaming up with G-Shock yet again to release a fresh white GLX5600. This is being released to celebrate the 15th anniversary of Ron Herman's Japanese store, and while the watch is generally pretty understated, its caseback and backlight does mark the occasion well. This very clean watch will be available in Japan for 20,900 yen at ronherman.jp on August 31st. A sweet collab once again from the pair. Now then, adding to their iconic CASIOAK and square lines, G-Shock unveils the Rainbow Brick Wall series, sprucing up some 56 and 2100 models with vibrant rainbow-inspired grid patterns gracing their dials. We've got 2 fully resin models as well as a couple of 2-tone half metal ones, all featuring a whole lot of pop in the middle. Oh, and I've noticed on the UK site there's also this dark grey bezeled option. I mean, it's cool, but not sure it's totally necessary. However, if you want one, it's an option if you're keen on that colour and want to shell out another 20 quid. Of course, each watch also comes stacked with all of the usual features like 200 meters of water resistance, a stopwatch, countdown timer, alarms, etc. These models are just very good, and I'm sure these colorways will definitely turn heads. These models will be available in August and are expected to be priced around $110 to $130 for the resin models, with the metal models looking more like the $200 mark. Really liking this series and very keen to see how these look in person. And as always guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, a few more things to get excited about. I've mentioned before how I sometimes like to hold out a little with these episodes, as when it generally seems a quieter start to the month, things start to kick off towards the middle. And that's exactly what's happened here, because G-Shock have just announced the latest model to receive the metal treatment is the GA700. Just like the GM110, the GM6900 and GM2100 to name a few, this new GM700 offers a stainless steel version of another G-Shock fan favourite. Only a few images so far, but it looks like we've got a gold ion plated option here with a sleek metallic dial. Although it's rumoured that there'll also be a silver and maybe even a purple option, which I'm super excited about. I love a 700, so I'm looking forward to see how these turn out. Likely to be priced around $200 I'd imagine. Very cool. Continuing on the rumour mill, we're also seeing images doing the rounds online of the new GM2110 series, which offers metal bands to the GM2100. You know, the half metal CASIOAK, so we're giving more metal to that one, so these could be the 3/4 metal CASIOAKs. I don't know, they look cool. And case in point, once again, while I've been editing this, G-Shock UK have just dropped them on their coming soon page. So we've got a load more pictures and their official retail prices. We'll squeeze them in as well, shall we? Be rude not to, wouldn't it? So we've got 5 colorways here releasing as part of this series' initial launch, with a navy blue, a sky blue, a seamless silver, a clean green, as well as this fiery orange. These look the nuts, and what's better is that they bridge that gap between the half metal and the full metal price as well. 3/4 metal CASIOAK for 3/4 of the price. As I say, these are a metal version of the GM2100, so the only thing that's missing here is their upgraded features. I know not everyone's fussed about Bluetooth necessarily, but tough solar is a big one to leave out here. Nevertheless, it still comes packed with a load of features and comes in some incredible colorways. These are priced at £279 in the UK, so I imagine these will be around the $300 to $350 mark in the US. Let's see. I suspect these will be officially launching in early September, with my pick of the bunch right now probably being the orange. Which one would you go for? Let me know down below. So yeah, get involved. Link to the newsletter will be in the description. Also, as always, let me know your favourites down in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.